Right, here we are, everybody, day 117. It's Saturday. Just getting to the bottom of Moosalok. Like I said, I stayed on the north side last night, the shelter Beaver Brook. I was joined by several other people, to include PB&J, through hikers, northbounders, and then a couple section hikers. Rained last night. It's supposed to rain later on today. Coming down Moosalok, like I said, takes a while. It's all rocks coming down, so you gotta be real careful, especially with the rain. So our goal is to try to get 17.8 in today. We'll see how that goes. See if we have to cut it back or not, but we'll just play it by ear. See how the weather and the trail treats us. And what have we here? Could that be trail magic? Looks like it. Trail magic for AT through hikers. Save some for Scoutmaster and Captain Blackbeard's group. Thanks for all the YouTube videos, Chris. Well, thanks a lot, Chris. Much needed. Much appreciated. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, sweet. Excellent. Give me a drink. Alright, everybody, here we are in the Eliza Brook shelter, I think it's called. Yeah, Eliza Brook shelter. Did not do the 17.8. We had a change of plans. Wound up doing 9 miles. I'll do 8.8 tomorrow to that road crossing and get picked up and taken to a hotel. So I just have to spend one more night in the woods. Kind of 2 Neros that I'm going to take, a 9 and then an 8.8. So 2 Neros. Just going down Moosalok today, it was just slow going. Like a mile and a half. It took me an hour and a half because it's just all rock going down, and rock and ice, and it's all wet and everything. Fortunately, I didn't fall or anything like that going down Moosalok, but had to be real careful. And then all the hiking after that, same kind of thing. You're basically just rocks, roots, blowdowns, tons and tons of blowdowns. And there are these evergreen trees, so you can't go through them. You have to go around them, and then all that good stuff. There were mud puddles. I know Vermont's known for their mud. There were mud puddles 18 inches deep. I wound up hitting one of those. I think I fell like 3 times. I bent a pole. Just had rain, all that good stuff. So it was just a miserable day. But what I did was we were able to change, get my hotel reservation moved to tomorrow. So that's good. And then I just headed to this shelter. Got here about 3 o'clock. So I've been able to kind of eat a little bit and rest up. I got the Kinsman to climb first thing in the morning. I'll do that. The other good thing about today, the last hour or so of the hike, I finally ran into Blackbeard. It was actually kind of funny. I was going across some boards and my foot slipped and got stuck in between the 2 boards, and I face planted right on the boards. Let out a few choice words, and next thing I know, I hear somebody coming up behind me ask me if I was all right, and it was Blackbeard. So Blackbeard finally caught up with me, and we wound up walking to the shelter together. He ate some lunch, and then he headed on. But had a nice conversation with him, good guy. And then right at the end, before we got to the shelter, Sour Patch caught up with us. So I did not know who they were, but earlier in the day I did see Maynard and T5000 or whatever it is. But anyway, so I did meet him. So the day wasn't a complete loss. I did get to meet Blackbeard, and he got to meet me. So we had a good conversation. So that should wrap up day 117. I don't know, whatever day it is, Saturday. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get into town early in the afternoon, get our laundry, food resupply, all that good stuff done. And and then head back out on Monday. All righty. All right, everybody, here we are, day 118, I believe it is. I don't know, it's Sunday. We were climbing the Kinsman. We started maybe about an hour and a half ago. Probably got an hour to go. So far, so good. You can see it's cloudy, a little cool. Back there by the beaver bog or whatever, they got boards across the marsh, but the boards are like 3 inches underwater, so and your feet get totally soaked. But that's that. Like I said, the plan is to do 8.8 today, just up here and then down into Franconia Notch, and then go into town and get all cleaned up. That's the plan. Had a good night's sleep last night at the Eliza Brook shelter. An older gentleman by the name of Hickory, northbounder, that's done a little flip-flopping, showed up, so we spent the night together. So, but good night's sleep. Feel pretty good today, so we're just gonna get this thing knocked out and then get to town and get all cleaned up. All right, we're just about at the top of the Kinsman. You see the view. I wanted to catch this view before we got lost. And we got to go up this way. It's starting to level out. Had to do some rock scrambles, you know, kind of on all fours. I feel pretty good. My toes are frozen from having to walk through that cold water, but that's about it. I'll film a little bit of this. When we get to another view, I'll get some more video. Alright, here we are. At the top. It's a little windy, a little breezy. Alright. I won't record too much so you don't listen. Here we are, right down from Lonesome Lake Hut. Pretty cool. Alright, everybody, got a little less than a mile and a half to get to the parking lot to meet my shuttle, to go to the hotel, get cleaned up, eat, and all that good stuff. I hadn't filmed a whole lot today because pretty much the entire trail, either going up or down, and it's just full of rocks, roots, blowdowns, and they're all wet. Lots of mud, lots of water, you know, feet get soaked, all that good stuff. So there's really no way you can film and move at the same time. This is like the nicest part of the trail, one of the nicest parts that I've seen today, where I can kind of, you know, hold the camera and not trip over stuff. So, in the end, we'll have 8.8 done today. So that'll take us to 17.8. We'll be staying in town tonight, resupplying all that. And then tomorrow, we hit Mount Garfield and whatever else. I don't know, a bunch of other mountains there in the Whites. I think the plan is to try to eke out, try to get like 11 point something in, get to that Garfield shelter. We'll see how it goes. Because like I said, these are slow days. It just slows you down when you, because the problem is the ups slow you down, obviously. They're all rocky and everything like that, and steep, and terrain's not good. And the downs are just as bad. So you make up no time going down. So sometimes you're rolling at like a mile an hour, or at least I am, because I try to be extra careful, especially when it's wet. Because the last thing I want to do is hike 1,800 miles, 1,800 plus miles, and then get an injury then. So better to be careful, better to slow down, take it easy, and get the miles done. You gotta be smart about it. It's not a race to the finish, so all that matters is that I get to Katahdin. It doesn't matter when I get there. So we're gonna take it easy through the whites. We're gonna get the whites knocked out this week, and then it'll be onward to Maine. We are, FYI, probably a little less, like 90 some odd miles from Maine. So we're less than 100 miles from the Maine border. So that's pretty wild. But anyway, all right, let me climb, let me get through this little stream here. And that'll probably wrap it up for today. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow.